Hey guys, Austin here, and I'm just doing my weekly discussion and answering your questions type video. Before I get into the Oilers discussion though, I did just want to discuss the state of my YouTube channel right now. We are almost at 700 subscribers, and if you guys follow me on Twitter, last week I made an announcement saying that we have officially become YouTube partners. Now with that means I can enable things like channel memberships. I think I set the just base to $2.99 a month Canadian, but I don't have any reward tiers, and I don't ever expect anyone to support the channel financially. But I just figured I'm doing my due diligence on just mentioning that, because with your guys' support, and it is your guys who've enabled me to partner with YouTube. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you. Thank you very much for that. Now, next thing, the types of videos that I will be doing moving forward. Obviously, my Oilers videos are like the #1 view counters on my channel, but I am going to continue doing weekly power rankings. So if that's something that you're interested in, I will do a weekly power rankings video. I like to talk about analytics in hockey, so I will do videos on different teams. You guys can even do requests. You can ask me to take a deep dive into a certain team. Maybe your favorite team, hasn't been looked at yet. I'm super happy to do that for you guys. Going over teams and looking at analytics and talking about it, I love that kind of stuff. So you guys let me know if that's something you want to see as well. I'm also going to continue to do analytics beginner's guide videos. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing those. I have one that goes over PDO, and then I uploaded one today that's going over expected goals and kind of what that means and how it's calculated. So if you guys are into hockey analytics, but you're not quite sure how a lot of it works and you want more beginner type videos explaining that, again, super happy to do that for you. And then, of course, the mainstays of the channel, the Oilers post-game debriefs. Every Oilers game day, at the end of the game, I upload a post-game debrief where I just discuss how the team played, what went on during the game. I give my 3 stars. And with that, I'm starting to do a tweet of the game segment where I'm going to showcase some of your guys' tweets that were tweeted during an Oilers game. I hope that this is going to be something that's fun, entertaining, amusing, or depressing if the team starts losing again. But I want to get you guys more involved with the channel. All right. And of course, like I mentioned earlier, I will take requests from you guys. If there's anything hockey related that you want to ask me to make a video on, I'm more than happy to add that to my list of videos to make. And I'm more than happy to create content, because at the end of the day, you guys are driving my channel. But now, let's just move on to the hockey and Oilers discussion. Thank you for allowing me to do that intro. First thing I want to talk about is goaltending, and more specifically, Jack Campbell. There have been a lot of reports recently that the team is willing to give Jack Campbell a call-up and allow him to try and find his game again. They think that his game in the AHL is starting to improve. And by they, I mean the Oilers organization, and they want Jack Campbell to find his game and then be a call-up option for the team. I think this is a massively bad idea. I do not want Jack Campbell anywhere near the NHL team right now. He can stay in the AHL the rest of the season. And honestly, I want Olivier Rodrigue getting all the starts. His stats are so much better than Jack Campbell's. Rodrigue is giving that team a chance to win every time he goes into that crease. Jack Campbell, I think he started 7 games. He's 3-4. He's given up 3 or more goals in 6 of the 7 games that he's played. He had 1 shutout, and then all of a sudden the media started reporting that, the Oilers are hopeful that he can be a call-up option now. And I just don't agree with that at all. What do you guys think about the Jack Campbell situation? Do you think he deserves another shot on the Oilers team, or do you think that ship has sailed? Now, the next thing I want to talk about, and this was big news today, Philip Broberg. Kevin Weeks and Frank Saravelli reported that Philip Broberg's name is out on the trade market. Philip Broberg's camp was given permission to talk to teams about trade, a new fit with a new team. And this is an interesting topic of discussion, because this was Ken Holland's first major draft pick when he became general manager. He selected Philip Broberg 8th overall in the 2019 NHL draft, and Philip Broberg has yet to establish himself at the NHL level in his D+5 season. Philip Broberg, I think the last game that he played, he had 4 or 5 minutes of ice time total in the entire game. I want to say it was the game where he was back skating and he tripped over the Florida Panthers stick, and then Florida ended up going into the zone and scoring. But I cannot remember if that actually was his last game. You guys can obviously correct me in the comments. But when it comes to Philip Broberg, I honestly hope that he gets a fresh start somewhere, a team that might be able to salvage anything that could be left of that player. I personally If you knew me years ago, I was actually pretty high on Philip Broberg. I've acknowledged that the team should have drafted a high-end forward. You had Zegras, you had Caulfield, you had Boldy. You had a lot of players that were available when Broberg was selected. The team should have picked someone else. Broberg was a mistake, but I do like Broberg. I did like Broberg. I thought he would be better than what he has become. I thought he would have been given a better opportunity. And I really thought that he was going to be a top 4 D-man by this point in his career. It has not worked out. I'm willing to say that I was wrong about the player, and I hope wherever he goes, he gets a fresh start. And I want him to succeed as a player. I know it's not easy. That kind of pressure, you're a top 10 pick. And you're on a team with guys like Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl and the media attention. It sucks for Broberg. It sucks for the team that it didn't work out the way that it did. And whatever we get back for him, I have no idea what you can get back in a trade for Philip Broberg. I hope it is beneficial to the Oilers today. I hope he will be an established NHL player. I hope Broberg can be packaged in a possibly bigger deal, but we're going to see what happens moving forward with him. And then the next thing, speaking of Broberg and trading, there were trade rumors about the Oilers and Columbus Blue Jackets being close to making a trade. Oilers scouts had scouted Columbus 3 separate games last week, and we're not sure who they were scouting specifically. There was a lot of speculation that it was Elvis Merzlikins. I had asked you guys on Twitter what you guys thought, types of players that you would want from Columbus. Some fans wanted Boakfist. There was a couple that wanted Sean Corrali as a third-line center, which I'm super not against. I'm not sure what's available out there, especially with how the salary cap is right now. Is there anyone that you want from Columbus, or do you think the team should be looking at other teams for trade acquisitions, especially in net? I know Elvis Merzlikins in net this season has improved his game, but I'm still not sure if he's going to be the answer, especially come playoff time, assuming the Oilers are even still in a playoff race by then. Next thing I'm going to get into is questions and comments from you guys. Just a couple questions this week to go over. First question comes from @Nathan Shea. What is your opinion on getting rid of Woodcroft now, looking back with some wins under our belt? I know he was not the problem, but as someone that just watches and is not too much into the stats, it seems that this woke the boys up and the team is starting to play well. Yes, they are 6-3 since they fired Chris Knobloch. Woodcroft, Jay Woodcroft. I was really mad when Woody got chopped, but now it's not looking as bad as I once thought. That is a great analysis. We have had a coaching bump, and I think this 5-day break for the Oilers has been very beneficial. Chris Knobloch, we are 6-3 under him, and now he's been able to have 3 practice days in a row where he can really go over his system with the team and really put his stamp on the style of play that he wants his guys to play. And I hope coming out of this long break for the team, it is beneficial. I am still not happy that they got rid of Jay Woodcroft, but I have more faith in Chris Knobloch today than I did when he was initially hired. So I appreciate that question. And then the next question comes from 87 mile per hour breaking ball, which is a great username. I love that. What do you think about the Leafs? They have only 5 regulation wins this year. Are they going to regress or progress? Now, I did make a more deep dive, in-depth video of the Maple Leafs. I'll put that link in the description below if you guys want to check it out. But the short answer is I think Toronto is going to regress. I don't think that team right now, at least on paper, the advanced analytics don't look great. And the actual analytics don't look great. They are a negative goal differential team at 5-on-5. So unless they really start to improve their play, I think the Toronto Maple Leafs are due to start losing a lot of games. As of the recording of this video, 50% of the Leafs games have gone to overtime or shootout. So they are banking points. And that is very important, especially this time of the year. Early in the season, bank as much points as possible, because when you do inevitably hit your skid mid-season, that can kind of soften the blow a little bit. But that's kind of it from me, you guys. I'm, again, just like every other weekly discussion and question video, I want you guys to post your comments. I want you guys to post your questions. Every week I'm going to be doing a video like this where I'm in front of the camera, I'm interacting, you get to see my face. For some people, you don't want to see my face. I totally get it. But anyways, I do appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much. If you guys like the video, make sure you hit like. That goes a long way in supporting the channel, and also subscribing goes a long way as well. Again, you guys are seriously the best. I love Oil Country. I love Oilers fans. We'll see you in the next one. All right. Take care.